Coming up this week on TechLink, Chris Furgis from Baseline Data features Office Accelerator, a client relationship management software that helps simplify your life. Plus, Gary Schroeder of CMS Product demonstrates their backup products that can recover the worst computer disasters in minutes. And a high-tech way of fighting crime using the internet and wireless technology hits the streets of New Orleans. Those stories and more next on TechLink. Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of TechLink. I am Tony Kinkel. We start today with a software for business people out there who want to manage their contact a little bit more efficiently. Please welcome today from Baseline Data Systems is Chris Furgis, who is the president of the company. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you're here to talk to us about Office Accelerator. What is Office Accelerator? Tell us a little bit more.
Well, Office Accelerator started in 1990 as one of the first Windows address book, and what it is now, it's graduated to what we call a client relationship manager. Allows you to manage your clients and contacts much more efficiently. And currently the version we have now is web-based. So a customer can buy one copy of the software, install it in unlimited places, home, office. If they have a beach house, they can have it on their laptop. And it's the data is actually served on the web, so they can get to their data any place, any time.
So how does this work? Does this software work kind of how your Outlook works, or a little bit differently than that?
A little bit differently. It works two ways. We have a browser version of it and also a client version. The client version, you'll install the software on the laptop, the desktop, and the application will reside on there with all the functionality for doing letters, labels, mail merge, all that stuff. But the data itself is actually served at a secure website on the internet.
That's very nice. Well, you have the software up. Can you tell us first about the layout of it, and let's talk about the features of the software.
Well, let's first look at it. First, this is the search screen you have here, and this is what's called the personal dashboard. And we did, through years and years of experience, we found that people didn't like to click around a lot. So what happens is, when you look up a contact, we made it so the first thing you see is all the important information. So as you notice here, you can see the personal information. So when you're talking on the phone with them, you can talk intelligently. You have the calendar actions right there. If you want to see what mailing lists you're going to get, they're right there, and you can easily add to a mailing list just by a click of a button like that.
Wow.
So we take the things you do every day and try to make it a lot easier and faster. Also, for sending group emails, you can just select the people you want to email to and just send emails, and it's that quick.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Now, what we also do is we install a pull-down menu inside your word processor, and we were one of the first people to come out with a built-in macro package for all the word processors. And what we do is we attach your database that's on the internet that you can get to anywhere to Word or WordPerfect for doing mail merge for letters, labels, envelopes, forms, and even email mail merge. So if you want to send out 1,000 emails to your friends, you can create a form letter in Word and go to the Accelerator menu and do the mail merge. For instance, here, if I want to do multiple letters, I just click there. I can select the list. Yeah, the list you want to send to.
You know, that's amazing you talk about that, because that's one of the things I've always found to be a little bit difficult with my word processor is when I want to try to use the mail merge feature. And I think a lot of people out there have that problem, but I think you make it a little bit easier to do it with your software.
Yeah, what we do is we basically, with this Accelerator menu, we attach, let me go back, we actually attach the phone book to the word processor. And it's the same 3 steps to a letter, label, envelope, form, or fax. So if you can do a letter, you can do an envelope. So once again, if we were doing a mail merge, you just hit continue letters. And these are letter templates that you create in Word. All the editing is done in Word. So you just hit continue, and you can send it out to your word processor or as an email, and it'll merge it right on the screen just like that.
Oh, that's great.
And so you have the form letters all ready to go.
So then you can just print them out, and you have all of them ready to go then.
Right. And if you wanted to do labels, it's the same 3 steps. So if you wanted labels for these, you just hit continue again, and it does the merge, and there's your labels just like that. And you can edit it on the screen also when you're finished.
So now, if you're doing labels, then there's a place where you can change the type of form that you have, label form that you have.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It's all done in Word. It's basically you go to a place called Create Edit, and you can pick any format you want, and you can start with Avery formats. So if you create a new one, you can name it anything you want. we'll name this test. And then you hit continue. And what it does, all it does is bring up a Word document.
Okay.
And now you can change the fonts, add clip art, add merge fields, and that's stored as a template. So it's really simple to do that.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you can install on multiple computers. You can also use the online feature of it. Now, does this auto-synchronizes itself? So if you're using it on your laptop or using it in the office, does it automatically know which data is most up to date?
Yeah, well, let's say it works this way. Let's say you have a laptop and you have an office computer and a home computer. So whenever you're off, you can go mobile, do your work. Then when you're done, you go link to network. It sends all the changes up to the host site. So if you go home, you have the latest data. Or if someone's working at the office, you'll get the latest data.
Yeah.
Now, if the internet goes down, because a lot of our customers, that was one of their worries. Well, what if we lose our web access? Well, if it's down, you can work locally, and when it comes back up, you'll sync back to the internet.
Automatically. No, does it do it automatically, or do you have to specifically do it by yourself?
Well, both. You can have it where it automatically when you log off and log back in, or you can have it where you manually do it.
Okay.
What's interesting is we use a SQL Server database, which typically was only used by large enterprises. And because of the cost, smaller companies couldn't afford SQL Server. But now, since they're basically leasing the software on a monthly basis, they get the advantage of SQL on the desktop and on the enterprise. So it's a much better solution.
Okay, you talked about the price. What is the price for the software?
Well, right now, it's $50 a month for unlimited copies, but right now we have a program where if you buy a year in advance, you get 50% off. So basically, it's $25 a month.
$25 a month. That's great. That's a great price. It's a great product. It really is. I'm very excited by the product. So if anyone wants more information, where can they go for it?
Well, they should either go to our website, baselineconnect.com, or call our 800 number, 800-429-5325, and they can ask for more information, a product demo, and they can see more about what our products can do for them.
All right, Chris, I appreciate it. Once again, that's Chris Furgis. He's here to talk to us about Office Accelerator. You can log on to their website. What was it? I'm sorry, I forgot the website again.
BaselineConnect.com.
BaselineConnect.com. We have more of TechLink coming up after the break, so stay right there.